Galnet News, your galaxy in focus, 12th of January, 3301. In today's news, Federal Vice President Nigel Smeaton has been found dead in an apparent swimming pool accident, the Siege of Love gains pace in Alliance territory, and an update on the conflict in Durius and Buricasses. Our top story today, the Federal Vice President dies in a swimming accident. In a shocking development on Mars, Federal Vice President Nigel Smeaton was discovered dead in his private swimming pool at his luxury apartment on the foothills of Mount Olympus. A heart attack is suspected, but an investigation is ongoing. The news will come as another blow to an already beleaguered president who some pundits claim is considering resigning her post. A new vice president will have to be appointed, and several senior congressmen have suddenly been giving doorstep speeches to get themselves in the public eye. The Siege of Love has been on everyone's lips in Alliance space recently, and this mysterious movement appears to be gaining pace in and around the Lave system. Over to reporter Zach Hunniset for more.
They're calling it the Siege of Love. Privateers of all alignments and backgrounds uniting under what they believe to be the one true Emperor Brabban. This movement to enact a blockade right here in Lave seems to be a show of resolve against the Empire while still within Alliance space. However, in a statement made to the public by the self-appointed leader of the siege, one Commander Squidhammer, their views appear to be extremely radical, bordering on the fanatic. He says, "Once we had a strong Emperor that didn't bend to the Federation, nor to the non-believers that are the Alliance. We come as holy knights to descend on the unclean system to purge these heretics that spread their filth within our righteous and just holy fire." He then went on to say that their intentions were to show to all that even our beloved Emperor has grown weak in current times, and that the one true Emperor Brabban shall show the path to a united system of strength and unshakable bonds. The Siege of Love will still commence in Lave until our call is heard among the stars to move our war machine to combat the fears and evils we must endure. This sudden show of aggression from the group will certainly have dire consequences for the residents of Lave and its neighbouring systems. Representatives from the Alliance and the Empire have yet to respond to the statement. However, several privateers across the galaxy have already reached out in support or to condemn the siege. But one thing is for certain, participants of the siege seem concrete in their resolve and are certainly more than willing to respond to any intervention from either side. Reporting from Lave, I'm Zach Hunniset, Galnet News.
Over to the Empire now for an update on the Durius conflict. Fighting appears to have died down in the Durius system, where it had been raging for the past few weeks over Durius's inability to pay its sizable debt to Senator Buricasses. It is not clear at this stage whether the Senator considers his debt paid. In a surprising development, the Durius Dominion have spread their fighting forces, some of which were purchased with Buricasses' loan, to the Buricasses system, a patronage of the Senator, where fighting with the Imperial Citizens of Tradition is still ongoing. The Imperial Majestic class interdictor, the INV Anders Blaine, named after the current Imperial Chancellor, has been sighted in the system, where it is attempting to fend off Durius invaders. Although the Imperial influence in the system is high, the Durius Dominion have a strong foothold of 20%, and further gains could jeopardize the system for the Empire, which is something Senator Buricasses will want to avoid. The outcome of this particular conflict is unclear at this stage, but the Durius Dominion are clearly putting up an unexpected resistance, and when compared to the speed with which Senator Torval put down the recent slave rebellions in Sorbago and Onkuma, some might question the effectiveness of Buricasses' military forces. And that's the Galnet News for today. Tune in next time to keep your galaxy in focus.